Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Flip Chat and Chill session. Today we have some special guests with us today. So I'm one of your hosts, Jason Dulay. We also have Anna Icon.
Hi, I'm Anna Soriano.
Phoenix, round. Let's go around.
Hi guys, it's me again. I'm back. Next.
It's me, Shoden. I love being here. Kaya actually, nandito lang ako. If you guys need any technical questions regarding video, I'll be answering that top priority. Pero pag hindi, tahimik lang ako dito.
Yeah, Honey.
Hi, Honey.
Okay, hi guys, it's me, Honey, and I'll answer any other questions that the other guys won't be able to answer.
And lastly, we have
Mr. Anonymous.
Guy Fox.
Pero may screen name. Mr. Anonymous.
May pangalan.
Bro, grabe
pangalan
yung pawis mo yun sa mukha mo niyan.
Ayan.
There you go.
Yun, pogi yun.
Nagkubli lang siya.
Pogi naman ito. Oo. Alright, introduce
yourself, Berns.
Powder ka muna, bro. Powder.
Press powder daw.
Sige, introduce yourself.
Berns, introduce yourself.
Ako? My name is Berns, taga Cavite. Paano ba sasabihin pa? Single?
Single and available.
Single, available, and looking.
Oh.
Available
All right.
Student, starter pack, tapos sabay, keep going pa rin.
Okay. All right. Sige, let's go ahead and get started, guys. If for those watching, i-mute ko lang si Berns kasi may aso sa background. I-mute ko rin si Honey kasi may bata sa background. Background dito. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Good afternoon, everybody. We have a number of people watching us this afternoon. This is just like a chill session. But if you guys have any questions for us, let us know. Hello, Jenith, Gladdy, Bernie.
Hi, Gladdy.
Enteng.
Hi, Gladdy.
Tin, yes, my name.
Hi.
All right, Tin. What? Let us know what questions you guys have. What questions do you have? Let us know. Type them in the chat, and we will be here to answer them. Okay. So, Phoenix. By the way, everybody missed you last week.
Oh yeah, I missed you guys too.
So much.
Yeah, I was so upset because when I was reading the comments, the questions were so awesome, and I thought that was supposed to be meant for me to answer. Come on, why won't you ask those questions when I'm around? So come on, guys, just go ahead.
Parami na raw tayo ng parami. Bukas next week mga 10 na kami.
Yeah.
Correct.
May mag-drop in, drop out naman. So it won't always be this many. But yeah, too bad we missed Phoenix. Today we have Honey and Berns new additions. What we're going to be doing is people will be in and out. Like si Shoden right now, he's actually nakatulog yun. But he's here, just visiting. But he's not really participating that much today. But yeah, we will be having different guests. Let us know who you want to see as well, who you want to see in the discussions, so that we can also have these guests on our weekly show. Okay, looks like we have our first question from Tin Ramos. Ana, ikaw na magbasa sa Tagalog.
Iba yung mabasa mo. Game. Paano po ba yan, sabi ni Tin? Alin po ang paano? Napanood ko po kasi siya sa YouTube, di ko alam paano gagawin. Alin po ang paano? Anong specific ang paano ang gagawin? Paano
freelance?
freelance? Paano mag-work from home? Ano?
I think the question was divided or something.
Wait, let's see. Ano ba yung question na iba?
I think there was a first part to that question. She was talking about registration. I don't know.
Registration saan? Hindi ko rin mag-gets. Hindi ko mag-gets. Tin, can you elaborate? Work from home po. Paano mag-work from home? Okay, ikaw muna.
Well, that's a very long discussion, but what I'm gonna recommend to you is punta ka dito. Punta ka sa freevacourse.com.
Okay, go.
Hindi kasi we can't.
Nagulat ako sa pupunta eh.
I mean, mag-English lang ako.
Yeah, the best thing you can do is just to go to Jason's free VA course, and that's where you will find everything that you need, and that's your starting point for sure. Because the next step that you're going to do is you're going to join us, and you're going to ask some questions. Okay, is it your audio or is it my mic?
Wait, I can't hear anything.
Hello. Hello from the other side. Okay. Okay, so it's Jason. Yeah, okay. So with those technical problems, let me just tell you, Tintin, that the first thing that you need to do is to go to the Jason's VA course and take the course. It's free anyway. That's your starting point. And the next thing you're going to do after that is to decide what to do for further courses, or you can start applying for jobs, because that's what they're going to teach you anyway. And you come join us here in Flip. Come ask us some questions, and you will be fine. So wag ka masyadong nervous, wag ka masyadong kabahan. That's it. Just relax. Join us. Are you okay now, Jason?
Anna,
I didn't. Yeah.
mo daw sa Tagalog.
Ay, nawala si Anna. I didn't mean na punta ka dito sa bahay. Just to clarify.
Akala ko pupunta eh. Gusto pa naman pumunta dyan sa Cebu.
Kaya kasi ako. Some things get lost in translation.
Yun, right, so after the first thing that you do dun sa go to Jason's website. Make sure na once you read everything there, the next step is actually to find na meron kang stable na internet connection, kasi you will be an internet worker. You're going to be an internet professional. So, that being said, hahanap ka na, magtanong-tanong ka na kung anong magandang internet sa area mo, and mag-invest ka dun sa gagamitin mong internet service provider. So, wag yung sobrang bagal so that you can get the jobs. Voice and video calls like this with your clients, that's always a plus. And as always, continued learning from the courses. So may mga advanced courses that you can also take. So, yun. Internet.
I muted Berns kasi maingay yung background mo, Berns, but you can unmute yourself if you have if may input ka din. Just like, yeah, with what Shoden was saying, or Dennis, if you don't know him yet, he was saying internet's very important. But if you look at Berns over there, you can see na nasa internet cafe.
Go Berns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Para-paraan.
Unmute kita. You have to unmute yourself.
Kasi maingay talaga dito sa area ko, sir. Yun nga yung problema ko nung umpisa mag-freelance, kasi ito pinoproblema ko kasi sabi nila bawal daw maingay. Pero nakakuha naman ako ng chance kahit maingay yung background.
Nakakuha ka naman ng trabaho. Yung mga interviews, okay naman. Even with...
awa naman ng Diyos, sir. Puro chat.
Chat lang.
Opo. Wala yung yung come to come interview.
Come to come, okay.
Iba yung dating sa...
So, Berns, let me ask you a question. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How will you respond once your potential client asks you for a live interview?
Bali sasabihin ko, sir, na
magbarong ka, bro, pero boxer sa ilalim.
Hindi ko na po sila agad na I have a nice place. Hindi na lang kung i-continue niyo yung come to come, kasi most of the time naman pag sinasabi kong gano'n, ang nire-reply nung client, okay lang daw sa kanila. Pero hindi na sila nakikipag come to come, chat na lang.
Yung come to come, parang iba yung dating.
Kaya nga. Tipo tayo.
Ayan, so, yun yung tin, no? Sobrang inspiring si Berns kasi kahit computer shop, basta okay yung connection doon. As usual, basta okay yung connection. Gawa ka ng paraan. So, kung di pa kaya, edi computer shop muna.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maraming paraan actually kung walang laptop.
Mute, Berns, unmute yourself lang tapos mute ulit kapag may
mga gusto kong sabihin.
Sige. Come to come, parang ano eh.
Kaya nga, parang ginagawa ni Berns.
Webcam show yun. Ano ba yung trabaho mo,
boy?
Kaya nga, pag naririnig ko yung word niya, parang iba eh. Iba yung datingan.
That's okay though, because Berns is quite a good example of the capabilities of each and every one of us. Because thinking from the audience's point of view, I think they can see all of us here. We have different backgrounds, we have different setups. See Honey, it's obvious that she's in a room with her kids. See Anna, the same. It looks like a walk-in closet or something. See, yeah, Shoden, it's obvious he's in a studio. I'm in my apartment, and Berns is in the. That's not. Finally, it's not in a coffee shop anymore. Pero maganda sana kasi it actually shows diversity. This is the beauty of freelancing, guys. Because you see, magkakaiba kami. We have different capabilities. Some of us may or may not be able to speak Tagalog properly. Some of us may or may not be able to speak English properly. And it's still okay. It's still okay. Right? So stop feeling insecure and let's just go for it. All right?
Magbisaya na nga kayo.
Bisaya na malagi.
Translate nyo ha. Kung maintindihan niya.
Meron pa naman nagsabi in English daw. In Tagalog.
In Tagalog. Si Tin.
Oh yeah. Okay. I apologize. Sige, subukan natin mag-Tagalog naman.
Basahin ko na ba itong next question? Ikaw na kasi.
Ang gandang question.
Sabi niya, ano po? Si Mayang, Mayang Gers. Ano po ang magandang, oo nga no, kamag-anak ni Bongto. Ano po ang magandang niche na pasukin at i-upgrade ang skill mo sa niche na yon para maging mag-outstand ka sa ibang VA?
I'll give it to you guys.
I'll give it to you, Honey.
Give it to them.
Honey. Bigla tumahimik. Oo, ikaw.
Honey, be. Pasa-pasa to eh.
As early, kung mag-start out ka pa lang, as early as now, it's really hard to niche down, lalo na kung, let's say, halimbawa, you don't have something like a skill or a talent for graphic design. Halimbawa, you weren't a graphic designer before. Hindi mo yan, at least for graphic designers, they can carry that over to the online digital space to work as a freelance designer. Pero kung parang, let's say, you just did something like administrative work, that can take you to a lot of places pag mag-online ka na. It can either take you as a virtual assistant or pwede ka mag-ibang way, like maybe become a social media marketer or baka nga maging technical ka. It can take you to different directions. It really depends on ano yung magiging passion mo, ano yung where you will enjoy and like it the most. Mga ganun na bagay. So right now, I really can't say kung ano yung magandang niche na papasukan mo because it boils down to you. Not from not from other people. Kasi if other people tell you to do this, do that, ang tanong doon, will you like that job? Will you enjoy it? And tatagal ka pa doon?
Yes. Correct.
Yun.
Discovery muna. Find what you like, find what you're good at.
Yes. Correct.
Ito. Ako naman kasi kay Gladdy kasi English na to.
Sige. Kaya mo yan.
Question. How would you know that it's time to outsource some of your tasks, and how to decide which ones to outsource? And any outsourcing tips you can share, how to pick the right person to outsource tasks to, the right rate to give, para sa mga client magnets dyan. Honey and Miss Anna. Haha. How do you decide if carry pa ng powers ang tasks o phone a friend na? Oh, si Anna and Honey to eh.
Ako usually talaga pagka hindi na kaya, ina-outsource ko. May advantage since ina-outsource ko siya sa bootcamp students para mabigyan sila ng chance na magkaroon ng work. So yung ina-outsource ko naman kasi na task, alam ko kaya ng newbie. So tawag dito, na pagkakatiwala ko ng ipagawa sa kanila. So, starting rate, kung ano yung rate na natin sa $5 per hour usually, pero depende kung ano yung task, may fixed price project, ganyan. So, yun. Ganun ginagawa ko. Ikaw, Honey?
It's the same for me. I normally delegate tasks na medyo I know I won't have the time for and can be doable by newbies. So, ang normally yung tinatarget namin ni Anna, target talaga. Ang tinatarget namin sa Anna is yung mga halos wala pang work. So, normally doon namin binibigay para magkaroon din sila ng experience. What I normally do kapag nagde-delegate ako ng work is I give fixed rate. So, nagsiset ako ng rate na ganito. Reasonable naman yung mga rates. I wouldn't say it's a high value client pa. Hopefully. So, pero pa rin, reasonable naman and with good deadlines. Kasi normally, bibigyan ako ng client ng deadline. So, yung deadlines na binibigay ko sa i-delegate ko yung task of is maybe like a day before my own deadline or 2 days before my own deadline. Para hindi naman kung sakali magkaroon ng problema, at least I'll have some period of time to adjust or to find a new person to do the job or something like that.
Yes, correct. Para hindi rin
I like
ahead.
I would like to I would like to add also na outsourcing is just like anything else, outsourcing is another skill. So do not expect na porket napagdaanan mo na ang freelancing, it's going to be easy to outsource because it might be as simple as posting a job and whatnot. But take note that you are going to manage a person or people for this particular project. So you have to be very considerate about that. There are so many factors that you need to think about aside from the freelancing part. Try to think about the managing part as well, the recruiting part, and the monetary part, the skills part. Like yung kung merong project na kaya mong gawin, it doesn't mean that if you can finish a particular project in 2 weeks, you will expect your freelancer to finish it the same way. Remember, you were once a newbie, so you got to consider that as well. That's it.
Yeah, and I tried to launch a outsourcing company before, connecting to what Phoenix said, and it failed because it's hard to manage people. Ganun. So yeah, it didn't work. just letting you know, it requires a different set of skills to manage people, and that way, marami ka ng in-outsourced na tasks. So just have that heads up.
Yeah. But don't be afraid. Go for it.
Yeah. Ito si Jen Santos Season. Good afternoon po. I'm actually convincing my husband to try freelancing. He was asking if there is anything he can do related to telecommunication.
Wow. I love this question. Even if basurero ka, there are certain skills that you can particularly do. Because pagbabasura, probably sorting out, and you can do that in Excel. Imagine kasi na it's not just because you learned ABC doesn't mean that you're going to apply specifically ABC or let's say, just because you learned ABC in cursive doesn't mean that you're going to write in cursive in freelancing. Sometimes you need to type ABC. So in all of the skills that you have learned in telecommunications, sometimes you have to evolve it. But the best thing you can do is to dive in. And since alam mo naman ang lingwahe ng telecommunications, it'll be easy for you to understand the requirements. Sometimes meron silang sasabihin ng mga ibang mga jargon kasi, you know, things change very, very fast. And it's going to be easy for you. Kasi you already have the background, right? And all you need is Google and some friends, and you will be able to do work, right? So it is more important to think about yourself, how you present yourself, and sheer confidence. That's what you need, because everybody has skills for freelancing. It's just a matter of looking for that particular job that needs your specific skill. All right? That's it.
Where was I in the comments here? Sabi ni Jing, notice me senpai.
Hi Jing. Hi Jing. Don't worry. I always have you in mind during this session.
Nag-mature ka daw, Berns. Berns, sabi ni Neribeth, nag-matured ka na daw.
Matured ba?
Parang na-okay yung mic niya.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see some muscles. Nagka-muscles na si Berns. Nagka-muscles.
Nag-workout ka ba, Berns?
It's probably due to freelancing.
Keyboard at saka
See?
Ba't ka daw nakasando? Sabi ni Mishi.
Mainit.
Napakita niya talaga yung muscles niya.
Hindi, ito yung freedom ng freelance. Kasi, di ba, pag komportable ka, pwede mo isuot. Ngayon lang ako kasi baka makita yung skill.
Kailan ka ba last na Ligo, Berns?
$1 million question.
Wala namang bistukan.
Silent eh. Walang
Ayaw niya mabisto kung kailan pa siya uling naligo. Nunod si Mother. Ang ganda daw ng boses ni Phoenix, pang DJ.
Thank you. Actually, lahat tayo nag-improve audio. Lahat sa atin nag-improve ng audio.
Pero ikaw pa rin ang pinakamagandang boses.
Oh, come on. Guys, it's fake. It's fake. So
Nasa mic yan. Nasa mic. Nadadaan sa mic.
Wala daw sa mic yan kasi
yeah.
boses maganda na.
Same mic naman kami.
Wow.
Yeah, pareho kami ng mic ni Jason. So
how come
does
I don't
it mean
have that
Jason's
effect?
voice?
Kaya nga. Kumanta ka nga, bossing dyan. Baka gumanda boses mo. Dali. Hindi ka namin marinig.
Hindi, sa akin daw elevated kay Jason sa galing sa baba. Oh, sige. May mic stand din ah.
Ayan na. Pagandahan na ng mic to. Mamaya tatanungin magkano yung mic nyo.
Berns, could you show your face, please?
Si Berns kaya nagsahin natin ang question kasi ano lang siya dyan, tambay lang, joke.
Yeah, fading in the background.
Nag-chat ako dito sa
May trabaho daw kasi, may trabaho.
Dalawang PC kami. Yung
Dalawang piecing ginagalaw. Wow.
Kanina cam to cam. Ngayon chat.
Kaya nga, cam to cam kanina eh. Ngayon nakikipag-chat naman. Multitasking ka.
Regina has a question. Ito. Hi to all watching from Tarlac po. Is VA or freelancing limited to specific field only? I think you answered this earlier, di ba, Phoenix?
Yeah.
Sagot na ni Phoenix. Malawak.
Mayangers, Yuson Soriano, how to join the VA bootcamp. It's a paid course. If you go to vabootcamp.ph, it's the course that I teach and that Anna does coaching sessions with.
Yes.
Grace Gonzaga, I started full of excitement to start this new venture. Have taken courses to the point of being overwhelmed. But it is so difficult when it comes to finding a gig. most of the clients are looking for experience. Is there a way where newbies can be supported in acquiring experience? Can there be a way of including in the course something like an OJT? Thank you.
I think may mga advices na you can do this in advance already. Because if you don't have any experiences, you can just create samples, because that's what your portfolio is all about. You can create samples. It doesn't have to come from a certain company. You can make it your own. Pag minsan to me ang ginagawa ko noon, I mark some jobs in Upwork that I am interested of, but I don't know how to do it. So at the end of the month, I browse those jobs na ni-reserve ko, ni-like ko, and then I try to take a look if I can do that particular skill. So once you are able to do it, you can put that on your portfolio. Like, I am able to do this, I am able to do that. Here's a sample of my work. That is still part of your portfolio. So hence, your clients, your potential clients, will be able to see that despite the lack of practical experience, you do have the experience to give them a little bit of guarantee. Si Berns, nagsimula, lahat naman tayo nagsimula na walang experience eh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ikaw, Berns, how did you get your first experience?
Sorry.
Okay, go!
Sa akin, sir, yung nag-decide na ako na parang sumpa-sumpa ako na kasi yung buhat ko gawa nga nung sa ko. Diba? Hindi ko alam kung na-remember niyo pa yung sinag-design niya na nagkaroon ako ng head tissue dun sa may Gmail, tapos sabay. Nag-start yun nung nakita ko yung sa Facebook yung link, yung sabi, I work from home and earn 80K. Tapos,
pero yung first experience mo, yung parang when you started.
Yung first started, sir, data entry yung pinagawa sa akin.
Data entry?
Opo. Nagkabil ako nung dati, yung 350 pesos na course nyo, sir, yung sabi nyo parang ang masang price. Kaya lang, hindi na available yun 350. Tapos, yung nakakuha ko ng client, nabawi ko naman siya. Tapos, self-study ulit. Kaya lang parang wala talaga eh. Sabi ko, try ko naman itong DA, bootcamp. Tapos yung pumunta pa ako kay mama nung Panginoon.
Nabayaran mo na ba siya?
Nabayaran
na. The best.
Ayun, support naman sila mama at si ate dun sa ginawa ko, kahit na di rin nila alam kung anong ginagawa ko. So, mag-aaral ako sa computer.
So, nagka-cam-to-cam lang ako dito, mama.
Ito naman tayo eh.
Kasi gusto ko ng first experience, sabi mo.
Kaya ako ng unang experience ko, mama. Cam-to-cam to.
Single pa kasi Berns.
My goodness.
Well, to also address the question, like what Phoenix said, you can make your own experience. Yung mga samples, like sample na, like if you're into writing, you can create mga sample articles. If you're into websites, you can create sample websites. Ganun. In the course, if you're enrolled in the bootcamp, we do actually offer jobs. Of course, not like all the time, but there are. We do offer jobs to students when we have openings. Anna does it. Honey also offers jobs. You'll see every now and then. But it's usually first come, first serve. So, depende lang din.
Tsaka to add lang din kay Grace, kasi alam ko na coach ko na si Grace. Yung mga ginagawa nating assignments sa bootcamp, parang training ground rin yun eh. Kasi yung assignment doon, task na rin yun ng mga clients. Like yung sa data entry natin, transcription, yung sa Excel, WordPress, yung mga assignments doon na nagawa mo, pwede mo na ilagay sa portfolio. Tapos, pwede na yung parang client din ang dating nun eh. Kasi usually ganun din naman talaga ang pinapagawa ng mga clients. So yun, at saka kung nakapag-work ka, kung may experience ka working offline, like sa corporate, hindi mo masasabing wala kang experience. Online lang. Pero yung ano lang, yung gawi lang online ng hindi mo alam, yung pasikot-sikot. Pero once na magka-client ka, mafe-feel mo na kung paano nag-work to lahat. Yun, dire-diretso na. Parang sa umpisa lang, parang pag first day ng school, 'di ba? Pag wala kang friends, hindi mo alam kung paano kung saan pupunta, ganyan. So parang ganun lang din 'yan. So lang din, join ka lang doon sa mga ibang student group, 'di ba? Parang nagki-create ngayon ng mga chat groups. Ayun, tanong-tanong ka lang din sa kanila. Or minsan sa amin, nag-reply naman kami. So yun.
Ito para sa mga video editors. Si Jing has a question. Anong video editing software po ang reliable? Umay na po ako sa Movie Maker.
Ayan, message ko na ako ngayon.
Ayan.
Go, Shoden!
Shoden.
Yes, hi Jing, good afternoon. Yung pinaka-world standard talaga ng video editing hindi for Hollywood, for movies. Although, pwede na rin siya pang-cut ng movies, yung Adobe Premiere Pro. Yun yung ginagamit ng open for movies. So, ang okay sa kanya, you can do the basic things with it and also you can do the advanced things with it. Yung hindi okay sa kanya is may bayad siya. So, normally, pagka after Movie Maker pa lang yung parang experience mo, I usually recommend yung mga things like Filmora. You can download Filmora. Libre siya to download and pwede mo rin siyang i-edit doon. Pero kapag gusto mong matanggal yung watermark, magbabayad ka lang ng license. Tapos mura lang siya yung license niya. So yun. Mas maganda yung interface, makapaglagay ka ng mas maraming effects, makapaglagay ka ng mga graphics. Yung Movie Maker kasi sobrang basic ng ginagawa. So, yun. That would be my suggestion. Marami pang iba dyan online. Sobrang daming mga choices. Pero, sa dami ng mga ginamit ko, Filmora is also on my computer. So, I have Filmora, I have Premiere, I have other editors here. Tinitry ko rin. So, parang para sa akin, Filmora would be something that newbies are also going to be fairly interested in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If there's one thing that I think is most important for us video editors, it is time. As much as possible, you will do a bunch of projects in one go. That is like the target, but of course with quality, right? So it's really more on what you want to present, the quality of what you want to present. Just because you're using Adobe Premiere Pro doesn't mean that Windows Movie Maker can't do the same thing. So it really depends on like yung paggagawa ka ng slideshow. You can simply do that with Movie Maker, with what are those basic ones, and I know you will do fine. You will do just fine. Pero pag yung gusto mong talagang tutukan, because I do not recommend video editing to people who just want to dabble. If you just want to dabble, go with the basic programs. Don't dive into the kung kung sinusubukan mo lang, yung nagte-testing ka pa lang, tinitignan mo pa lang kung ano, hindi yung talagang seseryosohin mo. Should you finally decide na sige, you're going to dive in, you're going to set this as your career, ito na ang niche mo or whatnot, then that is when you will go into those yung mga mas complex na kasi iba. You have to study a lot of it. I recommend Blender. Kasi ang gusto ko, kung meron man akong tuturuan, gusto ko yung masashock siya talaga. The problem with Adobe Premiere Pro is you can easily compare many of the features in Adobe Premiere Pro to the basic editing programs. It's just a matter of very fine-tuning kasi pag nasa level ka na ganun. So kung ako, that's gonna be easy for you. All you have to do is I'll just send you a code for Adobe Premiere Pro, or maybe I'll just lend you the money to buy Adobe Premiere Pro and you can just watch YouTube and that's it. Gusto ko, if you really want to take this seriously, I'm going to recommend Blender. It's free. But sasabog talaga ang utak mo. But you will be able to do a lot of things that video editors are so confused to do. Kasi nga, even video editing have specific niche then like 3D. Meron yung mga particular projects din na ginagawa ang mga video editors. Like even if Shoden and I work on the same field, we do things very, very differently, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, if I were you, if you're just experimenting, stick to the basic ones and just hone your skills. Tignan mo if you can actually see the video frame by frame. If you can actually spot a particular dust in one particular frame, then yeah, you're good. But if not, just use Windows Movie Maker or
Nagtuturo ka daw ba, Shoden, ng video editing, sabi ni Reggie?
Actually, oo. So, yun guys, sakto lang din para I'll be useful for this crowd today. Share my screen para makita nyo. So, Jing, if you're watching this, let me share you my screen para kita mo. So, this is Adobe Premiere. Yan yung ginagawa ng Adobe Premiere. So, medyo so, ganyan siya.
Oh my God, but ang daming mata. What are those colors? What are those lines? Ayoko na.
That's a way to
magtinda na lang ako ng ice candy, pwede.
So, for this project kasi guys, medyo UK client din to. And medyo high-end siya na editing project. So, it's what I love about being a freelancer. The thing is, para din siyang you need to be organized. So ako, I organize by color kung ano yung theme, ano yung idea. I do it like this. So ito yung Premiere. So you can see, hindi siya ganun ka. I made my interface medyo mas advanced. Pero ito yung Filmora, guys. Pakita ko sa inyo. Ganito lang yung Filmora. Sobrang chill lang siya. So literally, maglalagay ka lang ng media dito. Nakikita nyo yung mouse ko, di ba? Ilalagay mo lang yung media mo dyan, cut to cut, and then meron siyang mga libreng mga what we call yung mga overlays. So for example, maglalagay ako ng media. I'm just gonna import something very, very quickly, guys, para may silbi ako today.
Libreng course yan.
So I'm just gonna grab a very basic video lang. Team ng interview ko. So ito sila ate. So I'm gonna drag it into my timeline. And then what happens is, yan, drag ko yan dyan. As easy as that, nandyan na siya. Tapos lalagyan ko lang ng elements. Ganun siya kadali. As in, lagay mo lang talaga siya. And then pag nalagay mo na siya, kaya ito si XOXO. Mga, for other people, complicated pa itong ginagawa. For if you're a social media manager, if you're doing graphics, if you're VA na nautusan ka ng client mo na, can you do me a video? This is one of the things you can do very, very quickly. So, mukha siyang medyo mahal na yan. So, what it's doing now, actually, ginamit ko itong ibon na to. Hindi ko pa actually siya nakita sa buhay ko, pero buti na lang medyo. So, yung download siya yan. I'll show you guys what will happen. So, I'm just adding random text and credits there. So, lalagay ko lang siya, literally ganyan. And then, as easy as that, i-playback ko na siya dito sa screen ko. Yan. Ganyan na siya kaganda kagad. Babaguhin mo lang and then ayun na sila.
Sama-sama tayo tungo sa malinis na enerhiya.
And then kanina yung pack natin yung ibon. Ganun. Oh, diba?
Sama-sama tayo.
So, ganun siya ka, guys, yung Filmora. So, Jing, ito na yon. You're literally
sumabog bang utak mo, Jing?
You're seeing it right.
I don't think so.
I don't use it that much kasi hindi naman social media yung ginagawa ko. I edit documentaries. Kasi mas malaki din yung bayad dito sa mga ganito. So, depende talaga sa'yo kung anong flavor mo. So like Phoenix said, if you're a video editor for freelancing online, thereby either assistant ka ng isang influencer or business coach or health coach or kahit anong mga clients like e-com, you can use Filmora. Kasi sa Filmora, nakita mo yung mga effects dun, di ba? Isipin mo yung ganun kadaling mga...
Free ba yan, Shoden? Filmora? May free?
May free version, pero...
Yeah,
Ano
meron.
to?
Parang freemium.
Itong sa akin kasi may business license na to, pero yung free version niya, meron lang watermark. Tapos, yung ibang mga elements na to, for example, itong mga elements na to, yung iba you can buy. So, you can actually go to their store. Meron silang store na, literally guys, kung tamad kayo, bilhin nyo lang yung...
Yes.
Ito presentation set to. Para sa mga boss, mabibilib na sila. So, you can even upsell this to your clients. So, let me make your video presentation. So, I'll even show you the demo of what it looks like. So, yung mga kakaibang mga effects, kakaibang mga transition is actually all in here. Yung nga lang, kailangan mo mag-invest kasi you have to download it. And it'll show up. So, ganito yung itsura niya. Ayan mga ganyan Imagine ganyan siya kadali. So dun sa gitna ng bubble na yan, you can just say your voiceover, you can even put text, ganun lang siya. So, yun, I hope guys may natutunan kayo dun sa very quick training.
Yes.
Yung sa gastos na yun, marami ring mga clients na we already bought the elements. Ito na lang ang gagamitin mo. So, by chance, meron pa rin yung as in wala kang gastos. Kasi sila na mismo ang magpo-provide ng lahat ng kailangan mo. Yeah.
So guys, meron akong turong course na video editing, pero it's actually a live class na pupunta ka dun sa actual school namin. Pero we're developing it for the online an online model of that. So yun.
Question bro. Yung audio mo, saan siya naka-route? What are you using to route your audio?
I'm actually I have a Bluetooth here para naririnig niyo dito, pero it's another output. Kasi siya pangdaya. Diba kasi minsan hindi lumalabas kasi you're using the mic. So, I use ano lang to guys, mga mahilig lang kasi kami mag-hack nila Jason Kaya,
question si Enteng, ano daw yung color sa timeline mo sa mga category ng videos ba yun?
Oo, so ginagamit ko kasi yung color scheme that is entirely up to your kumbaga organization and style. Sa akin, I use the strongest elements. Kayo guys, dapat iba na yung tanong, hindi dapat ito yung main na tanong. pero ito, for example, I show you na lang. Itong mga yellow na to, yung malalakas na mga ideas na kailangan kong may transmit. So for example, dito sa timeline ko, yung intro ko, may situation ako, tapos may problem, solution. So it's actually storytelling pa rin, but you really are using the application, the program to get your message across. So ito kasi, this is about solar being, parang solar power being used by community in order to stop the building of a coal-powered plant. So medyo mabigat ang topic. Kaya kailangan mo talaga maayos yung pagkaka-organize ng ideas mo. So, kaya ganyan yung mga kulay bro kasi nandiyan yung mga important na mga concepts that needs to be addressed. So, alright.
Anna pala, anong headset mo? Logitech. What number?
350 yata. I forgot. Basta 1,850 yung price niya.
Lagay ko lang sa comments yung audio equipment kasi there were a couple of people asking. So I'm putting the primary equipment na ginagamit natin. Parang may question na ako nakita dito, yung mahaba. Itong kang Jerica Tolero. Hello, good afternoon from La Trinidad, Benguet. Me being a full-time housewife for 11 years and only 2 years as an college. It's hard for me to create an impressive profile since I have no experience online. I just finished the bootcamp and I'm taking one step at a time. Siguro ang tanong ko as a newbie, paano maging confident talaga lalo when you're starting to create your profile and wala masyadong relevant experience na malagay? Thank you.
Come to me. I'm your neighbor.
Benguet lang
Benguet, no.
My God, let's really that Benguet. I'm here. Come to me. I'm your neighbor. Anyway, hindi kasi the people who know me in my neighborhood, they are actually scared of me. So
come to me ka dyan eh. Tapos scared ka yung kapitbahay mo. Sagutin mo.
Sige, kayo muna. Okay, kabayan, you need to buy your confidence. Come on, grow up. Ano na to? This is what I wanted to tell the people Sandals at the end of the discussion. Because if you look at Berns, I really love that Berns is here now. Because we've been through quite a couple of stuff na dinedevelop din niya ang confidence niya, and it's not easy. It's not easy, but you really have to find a particular way that you will feel tall. Yun sanang tatanungin ko kung walang tanong eh. What makes you feel tall? If something makes you feel tall, like a particular music, if you're walking down the street and suddenly you feel like you're full of confidence, or you're ready to go, and you feel tall, that's the attitude that you need whenever you're entering the online world. It's your turn, guys, kasi bahaba akong magsalita, so kayo muna.
Ito ang best advice. Sige bro, go.
Sige. Go, Shoden. I was gonna pass it.
Dahil nasa Benguet ka na nga, meron siyang extra confidence eh. You want condo yan, punta ka lang doon.
Ayun. Namimigay ni
Well, that's a good point kasi si Berns, I remember si Berns, matagal din to yung journey. Mahaba ba yung journey ni Berns eh.
Ako yung nakakita ng website ng WordPress.
Wala kang confidence dati. Even when you started, parang so anong advice mo sa mga walang confidence?
Sa mga walang confidence.
Punta ng Divisoria. Bili ng
kilo. Hindi, motivate mo yung sarili mo kasi pag dito sa freelance, wala kang ibang asahan eh. Isipin mo na lang.
Yan, nasamit ka na. Hindi ka kasi namimigay eh.
Pag dito, self-confidence mo dapat. Taas mo, katulad sa akin, hindi ako marunong masyado mag-English. Pero bakit nakakuha ako ng client, diba?
Bravo!
Tapos
napapasayo si Shoden sa'yo.
Maingit pa yung lugar ko. Yun, yung mga umano sa isip ko, tumatakbo sa isip ko na kinakatakutan ko, nasagot na siya na pwede palang makakuha ng client kahit maingay yung area ko. Kahit na hindi ganun ka-fluent yung English ko, kapalang na mukha yung titbit ko eh.
Yun lang ang puhunan niya.
Wala na akong babalikan sa korpo eh. Hindi na talaga wala, kailangan ko talagang gumawa ng parang para sa akin. Kasi hindi ko naman pwede niya sabihin sa kapitbahay namin yung mangyari sa akin.
Pabayad yung bills sa kapitbahay, no?
Ano to? What's her name?
Si Jerica.
Okay, Jerica, ito if you look at us here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you look at 6, look at Jason. He is very well seasoned. See, Honey, she's been here for a long time, and Shoden is an expert in this field. Anna is one of the masters here in Flip. At Berns. Yeah, Berns is also still considers himself a newbie. Ang dami naming characters na magkakaiba. But one thing is for sure, there are moments that we still feel insecure. There are moments where we still feel like where we are doubting ourselves. It is a matter of practicing on how you face that particular problem. So yun nga, fear is not the absence of courage is not the absence of fear. It is how you deal with it. Lahat kami na nandito. Sabi mo ng season na kami lahat. Let's include Berns as well. Pag minsan ninenervyos pa rin kami.
Actually, there are moments. Niya ako ngayon.
Bakit? Bakit?
Pero yun nga, that's really, really great advice. I hope na ganito. I love being in discussions like this kasi you can share nga and then you can tell people what you've been through para hindi na nila maranasan yun. Pero if there's something that I can add, it's this: don't be the first person to reject yourself. So don't
Beautiful.
ever reject yourself, Jerica. So other people can reject you, but di pa nila alam kung ano yung capable ka. Ikaw na mismo nagre-reject ng sarili mo. So wala ka talagang makukuha doon if you do that. So don't be the first person to reject yourself. So just try and try. If may mag-reject sa'yo, that's fine. It's part of finding out kung ano talaga yung limitations mo or if you need to improve pa. Pero never, ever reject yourself. Alright? I hope na this gets...
Ako naman ang mag-advise kay Jerica. Kasi sabi niya, di ba, ano siya, full-time housewife for 11 years. So, nafe-feel ko yung ano niya, nafe-feel ko yung ano niya ba, agam-agam niya na, kasi wala talaga siyang experience anywhere kahit offline. So talagang parang siya, clueless siya sa gagawin. So nag-enroll naman ikaw sa bootcamp and then marami ding mga YouTube tutorials. Lahat 'yon aralin mo lang kasi sarili mo lang din talaga ang matutulungan mo. Lahat ng naaral mo natutunan mo doon sa course, i-apply mo. Tapos nasa sayo na 'yon kung paano mo yun nga, maghanap ka ng motivation mo, kung paano mo ma-build yung confidence mo. Like sabi nga ni Berns, hindi pwedeng kapitbahay magbayad ng bills mo. So isipin mo paano yung bills mo, diba? Every day. Kung hindi ka mag-work or kung hindi mo matutulungan si husband sa daily expenses mo, so paano na, diba? So yun yung gawin mong kasi you have to start somewhere. Kung hindi, wala talagang mangyayari, diba?
Ikaw nga, ilang years ka naging housewife?
Ako actually, parang 5 years na rin akong walang nag-work sa office. 5 years ba? 10 years? Kasi 10 years na rin. Kasi 10 years.
Ang layo ng 5 and 10 years.
Sorry! Kasi mental. Ayan, 10 years na pala yung water station. So 10 years na pala ako hindi nag-o-office. So yun.
Signs of maturity lang yan,
yes. Pasensyon na. Bunga ng katandaan. Ayan, nakalimutan. So yan, 10 years na hindi nag-o-office. So parang 1 year lang yung natin difference. Pero ang difference lang natin, nag-work talaga din ako previously bago ako nag-resign and yun, nagka-business kami. Pero yun, nagigets ko rin yung feeling mo na yun. Kasi nung nagsimula ulit ako, nung nag-online, parang nagsimula ulit ako sa umpisa. So parang nangangapa rin.
Tapos Jerica, the fact na nanonood ka dito and the fact na nag-enroll ka na, ang layo na ng narating mo. Promise. As in, may mga kilala ako na hindi alam paano magbukas ng browser.
Wala ka ng laptop.
May mga, hindi naman sa talking down on them, pero based on sa experience nila sa buhay, hindi talaga nila alam pa. Pero you should take heart na you're listening to this live, you're actually here, you're participating, you're in a great group of people, as in you're in great hands. Kaya reach out talaga, make friends, make sure that you make the most out of your training and then apply. So yun yung gusto ko na
punta daw kay Phoenix.
Punta ka kay Phoenix muna, hingi ka ng confidence. Kano na yun yung per kilo sa'yo, Phoenix?
Murang-mura lang.
I think I've said
20 lang.
I think I've said this before na I think I've said this before na parang do things when you're scared. You should you really do things when you're scared. I always do things when I'm scared. I'm always scared because I'm always doing things. If it's worth it, like if yung rewards are worth it, like right now, let's say parang you have your big whys, maybe you want to pay the bills, you want to help your husband, you want to spend time with your kids, yung lahat ng benefits that you see in freelancing, it's scary, diba, to actually achieve it. But in order to achieve it, parang you have to really have that courage na even in the face of fear, you'll still move forward. So yeah, do things scared. That's really one of my pinnacles of advice. That's like a quote I live by myself. Do things when you're scared.
That's beautiful. Yeah, adrenaline rush, adrenaline, ano to? Parang office type adrenaline junkie si Jason kung gano'n. How do you do that?
when you're not scared, wala kang motivation. Like, it means you have no motivation. Parang, yun lang, wala kang drive. Or it's not, parang the rewards aren't enough for you to be scared. So, when the rewards are big enough, then either you're scared or you're crazy. Because if you're not scared, you're crazy. Yeah.
I'm always crazy.
Naniniwala ako.
I'm not gonna dispute.
All right, Kabayan, if you have any further questions about confidence, just come to me. Next.
Next number.
Si Gladdy is saying, i-make ko si Berns pala. Kasi parang may bata sa campaign. Having a mentor help, Gladdy saying, having a mentor help me with my confidence issues. Pag may nagtuturo sa'yo while working, mas hindi ka takot na kamali. And you're more open to learning. Mas may patience din yung client or mentor mo kasi alam niyang newbie ka and you're there to learn.
Oh no, hindi ako patient. I'm not patient. Come and be my mentor and I will show you how it's done. Sisigawan talaga kita. There's nothing, actually, wala naman akong ibang sasabihin kundi, just dive in. Come on, go. Yun lang. Kasi yun lang talaga ang sagot dyan. Kahit na wall of text pa ang sasabihin ko sa'yo, it's as simple as one sentence. One word, go. Yun lang.
Hindi kayo balat sibuyas, lumapit kayo kay Phoenix. Pero
kay Phoenix, oo.
Tumayo kayo kaagad.
Brutally honest talaga. Diretso yan. He does not sugarcoat things. He is not a bakery.
I love that, honey. All right. Malaki hindi sa atin naman talaga in this world, confidence seems to be one of the biggest issue, even if there are some problems that are asked. Most of the times na detect natin, it's actually a confidence issue. For example, yung sasabihin nilang, wala pa akong experience, wala pa akong portfolio, wala pa akong ganito, they are not hiring me because I'm a newbie. It's actually just a matter of confidence. Kaya yung mga tanong ninyo na karamihan na wala akong ganito, how can I do this? Wala akong ganito, how can I do this? It's just a matter of confidence, honey.
Honey.
Honey. I'm sorry.
Jerica, dami ng bagong questions, guys. So.
Okay, go.
And we're actually over time, pero ang dami mga comments. A lot of them are discussing din, so I'm not reading yung quotables. Don't be the first person to reject yourself.
Master Shoden.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Well, we should print that out, make it a motivational
Nabasa ko lang yun, guys, somewhere sa shampoo yata.
Akala ko
Pero nabasa ko yun. Hindi ako ganun ka intelligent or philosophical. Kaya I'm sure nabasa ko yun somewhere, pero it stuck with me kasi yun nga if you're the first person na you go out there, kahit syempre bago ka pa lang, you're always going to be feeling insecure. If you reject yourself, wala na talaga. You're not gonna be able to go out there and perform at your highest level. So, yun lang yun, guys, Hindi ako yung nag-post.
I was gonna print a poster by Dennis Abad. Yung picture mo, di ba? With your hair and everything.
Oo. Pero pwede rin kasi I think it came from a proverb na mas malalim pa. I just sort of improvised it today.
So we'll still make that poster. Yung Dennis Abad poster.
Yeah.
Ano pa tong, what else is here? Anna, may nakita ka bang question?
Si Margarita Ramos. Sabi niya, competition is very high and hard to enter in the online job for the newbies even though you have experience in corporate world. Tiyaga lang talaga.
Again, confidence.
Tiyaga and confidence. Ayun ang mga key, Kasi lahat talaga nag-start na nahirapan. Kahit ako, nahirapan din talaga ako nung nagsisimula. Pero hindi lang ako tumigil. So, yun. Kaya nakahanap ako ng clients. And then, andito na ako ngayon. So, ganun lang. kung magsa-stop ka kagad, edi wala talaga mangyayari, diba? So, syaga and confidence.
I guess I'll ask everybody here, like how long did it take you guys to get your first client? Like from the first time you tried freelancing, like, how long did it take for you?
Me, 3 months. Ay nila sumagot.
Ako, first client for online? Para sa akin, mabilis lang kasi transition lang siya between offline and then going online. Tapos, what I did kaagad, like what we suggest, magsali kayo ng mga masterminds. If kaya nyo, sali kayo ng paid training kasi dun sa mga paid training, yung mga tao na nandun, most of the time may kilala yun na pwede nyo maging client. So, medyo cheat siya, investment din siya. For example, ako, I joined a mastermind na medyo mahal siya. It's a US business filmmakers nandun. Pero, nag-uumapo kasi yung mga editing na backlog. So, nagagamit ko yung ko kasi I can use my expertise dito sa school. Sasabihin ko na, oh guys, we have a lot of editors here in the Philippines. Maybe you want to, And then there's that trust kasi you're in a mastermind. Yun, so we got some projects kaagad relatively fast. So, yun guys, mga shortcut yun. So, kung may ipon kayo, gawin nyo. Pwede nyo gawin yun.
Ikaw, Phoenix. How long did it take you?
Watch my interview.
Madami din sa
Hindi kasi ang haba nun. I'm trying to recall what I said during the interview. And it's like pages and pages and pages and pages of words that I can say. Yeah, just watch my interview. It took me a couple of months with just a very, very disappointing salary. But yeah, here I am.
Tama. Ikaw, Honey, how long did it take you?
3 seconds yata yun si Honey. 3 seconds.
Higher, agad. Apply higher.
Saglitan lang yan. Offer agad. Accept.
First time, mga siguro, I think a month. And then, nung bumalik ako sa call center, tapos balik na naman sa, 1 week. Actually, yung kay Jason, after the bootcamp with Jason, it took me 1 week.
Ayun, mabilis nga. Ako rin, after nung bootcamp din ako, mabilis. After 5 days. Pero nung hindi ako nag-enroll, 3 months.
3 months.
So may guys, may
5 days
anting-anting yung bootcamp ni
Jason. Meron siyang
Meron siyang power.
Yes. So enroll na kayong lahat. Now na.
Berns. Ikaw, Berns, how long did it take you?
Ako sir, after pagka-graduate ko ng BA bootcamp, mga siguro
1 day?
Pila proposal kagad. Magwa 1 month po siguro. Tapos nabawi ko na po yung pinang-enroll ko. Tapos, okay lang ba yung kasi yung advantage kasi ng BA bootcamp. May ka-classmate ka at saka may mga sumusupport sa lalong lumalakas yung confidence ko. Tingnan mo, sobrang kapal. Mukha ako magpakita dito. Ano ba tawag na ito? Yung isang classmate natin sa BA bootcamp, si Hazel, nirepair ako sa client niya, dating classmate ko, ngayon, teammate na kami. Hi, Hazel.
Yes.
Pero before ka nag-bootcamp, di ba parang
pesos mo na yung course niyo dati na pangmasa, yung 350 pesos, internet at saka data entry. Pagka ko na, medyo nag-trade ilang months yung nakakuha ko ng client doon sir.
Or hindi
3 months yata nakakuha ko ng pero saglit lang kasi hindi ako masyadong dun sa confident pa dun sa ginawa ko dun sa client, parang hindi lang ni client yung walang feedback. Tapos sabi ko kasi pagandahin daw minsan yung yung ginagawa ng Excel. Kahit walang sinabi sa akin, sabi ko, pagandahin ko kaya to. Tapos nung pinasok, parang kung nagustuhan niya yung binago ko yung font, tapos nilagyan ko ng kulay yung ng Excel niya. Tapos after nun, wala na, pinatay yung contact namin. Walang feedback. Pinad ko pa sa sa LinkedIn, sabi niya, why did you bakit mo tinatanong yung ano?
Tinagalog. Nahihirapan.
Bakit mo sabi niya, bakit tinatanong yung LinkedIn profile ko? Sabi niya ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, I want to add you in my profile to one of my sasama ko next ko. Okay naman, friends naman kami sa next. Tapos yun. First client, tapos parang pagka first client ka, kasi yun nga yung sabi nila, sir, na isang client lang naman kailangan mo, tapos the rest.
Dire-diretso na, pag masipag na.
Yeah, once you get that first one, it's you have momentum na.
Kasi doon mo mapapatunayan na tunay nakakuha ko ng totoo pala to. Nakakuha ko kahit mga $5 lang totoo.
Yeah.
Totoo siya, tapos apply ka ulit. Siyempre, na-experience mo na totoo. Parang naano ka na magbasa-basa pa ulit, tapos dagdagan yung learnings mo.
It's slowly lang, di ba? Parang you just gain momentum. Yung first job, tapos you keep on gaining momentum. But yeah, it does take, for some people, it takes longer. One of my favorite interviews was the interview I had with Mike Cubos. 6 months. It took him 6 months before. Hindi siya nakapasok sa call center. It's a very inspiring story. One of my favorites. It took him 6 months to get hired. And then he eventually earned 400,000 pesos a month through freelancing. But yeah, check out that interview din. It's a very inspiring interview. We're over time na. Itong sinabi ni Regina, I believe in the philosophy of the bumblebee. Maliit lang ang wings niya, scientifically di makakalipad. Pero alam niya sa sarili niya, makakalipad siya. Kaya believe.
Okay.
Believe in yourself.
All right. Look, it looks like we went through most of the questions. A lot of you guys answered your own questions. I guess we're gonna end today. Let's do parang one-liner from each of our hosts and guests. Parang parang thoughts.
Pag paakyat.
Sige.
Ikaw, Berns.
Para mapaghanda kami.
Tingnan niyo yung pag-akyat.
Ano daw?
Kasi dun dapat kayo magbe-base dun sa view ni Jason kasi siya yung host. So yung zoom niya, yun yung itsura ng yung sequence natin.
Yan. Si Berns, si Honey.
So ito yung itsura niya. So dapat...
One sentence.
Yan yung paikot. Alright?
Meron pa tong
One sentence na
Alin ba? Yung parang motto ba yun?
Parang advice lang.
Mag-google. Nag-google yan.
Mga 3 paragraph sa'yo. Sa akin, 1 sentence lang.
Ito na lang yung saying. Nakano to sa word game. Your future success is influenced by how much hope you have.
Naka-google agad. Grabe. Ang galing.
By how much hope you have. Sige. Honey, ikaw, anong parang mo? Thoughts mo?
I always go by this Seneca the Younger's philosophy where he says we suffer more in our mind than in reality. So that's how I go by. I approach my daily work, my daily challenges, the tasks. So kapag isip ko, I can't do it. Ibig sabihin, I'm limiting myself in my mind, but I can do it. Yan.
Deep.
Yun.
Shoden.
Tara.
Ano yan?
May code din.
May code din.
Meron akong calligraphy. Yan, ginagawa ko.
Creativity, ano yan?
Is intelligence having fun?
Creativity is intelligence having fun.
Para
Si Albert Einstein. Dati kasi akong physics major na bumagsak. So,
Shoden.
kaya, ito lang yung natira sa akin. Pero, yun nga, guys, whatever kasi you do, don't think about transferring to a job na matatali pa rin kayo ulit sa things na tinatakasan nyo from before. So, try to have fun. Try to find the beauty in anything you do. Kahit mahirap siya, i-enjoy nyo yung process of the difficulty kasi that's the way for you to learn na you're growing, you're actually improving. Kaya wala lang, nakalagay lang to sa ano ko kasi pag hindi na kasi siya fun, parang hindi siya worth doing din eh. So, yun, creativity is intelligence having fun. So, di ba kanina nakita niyo yung Adobe Premiere ko na timeline, mukha siyang monster daw sabi niyo. Pero as again, challenge kasi storytelling talaga siya, but you're having fun. So, yun. I hope you guys find that kind of challenge sa buhay nyo in your work and para din yung work nyo hindi parang work, para na siyang play. Alright?
Alright.
Phoenix, ikaw.
There's one advertisement from Alaksan that I've heard when I was a kid. That is the words to live by sa akin kasi biglang tumikit sa akin. And as you guys know, I'm the kind of person who embraces my aggressiveness kung ano. So here's what I heard when I was 6 years old. He who dares to seek fulfillment must learn to deal with pain. Yun, para sa akin.
Pet mo yun, ang lalim
Okay, pass.
Anna.
Ganun, nagpass na.
Ako naman, ang lagi ko lang sinasabi dun sa mga newbie, mga nagpapacoach, tiyaga lang talaga. Kasi yun lang talaga yung yung pwede mong panghawakan sa umpisa. Pero once naman na nakapasok ka na dito sa gusto mo, tuloy-tuloy na. So yun, tiyaga lang in everything you do.
Oh. In connection with that, yung sa akin is trust the process. Yeah. If you follow basketball, that's 76ers yun na saying. But yeah, trust the process. Kasi like most of us, we know what steps to do, pero like we lose faith, we lose confidence, we feel I can't do it. But if you keep going with those steps, keep following the process, then that's when you will see success. And so thank you guys, thank you everyone for watching, thank you everybody for staying on here as well. Thank you everybody, thank you guys.
Thanks guys.
Bye guys.
Ciao.
Jerica, come to me.